Jodie, could you just talk about what it was like for you to come back and get to play in rough with the ovation before the game and everything?
Yeah, it was fun. I was looking forward to it. Just get out there and play. 5 o'clock. I haven't played in a while, but I'm just happy to be out there.
John, how about you? What was your reaction? What did you think of just the atmosphere in there pre-game? What was the whole experience like?
It was great. It just felt like a regular game like we were back here playing a couple years ago. Like Jodie said, we just try to come out here and do it for the fans and really help Coach Cal and continue to get ready for Argentina. Like you said, go ahead and get in shape. But it was fun. We had a good time.
For John and Eric, what's it been like for you guys to spend some time with the older guys like Tayshaun, Keith, and Nazi that you didn't play with in the past day or two?
It was good. We really ain't had enough time to be around them, but just try to talk to them and just learn their leadership. Around them and when they was talking throughout the whole game, and we was all taking it serious, and they were just telling us different stuff and keys that we can learn and take through the offseason and onto the season.
Like John said, it really wasn't long. We had like a couple days of practice, but we picked up a lot from him. Rondo, he was talking on the huddle. We pretty much didn't have to do it. It was like something that we did to try to lead the team. That's good for like a point guard, so I kind of picked up on it.
Jodie, all three of you guys have come back and spent a lot of time here since you've left. That hasn't always been the case in Kentucky. Why has that been so important, and why are you all trying to maybe build that tradition with former Kentucky players?
It's just a fun place to be. I think to support the fans show. I come back sometimes and work on some classes in summertime, and just to really support the fans show, and it's fun to be here. And I like being around these guys and other my guys that are around.
It was basically the same. They wanted us to play. They got into it. The only thing different was we was a team already. We already knew how to play together. Tonight we was just put us together. Even though we pros, everybody think we're supposed to be perfect, but we know how to play together. But you could tell at times we wasn't adjust to where everybody was at and making certain passes in place. But it was a great atmosphere, and every time I think anybody playing at Rubber Green is always going to be a packed crowd.
Was it weird seeing Cal on the other side of the bench?
Yeah, it was weird. He walked out the same tunnel, so he didn't want to switch it up. But, it was pretty weird.
For all the guys, why did y'all decide to come back and play this game? Was it because you wanted to play in front of the fans, or you wanted to help Cal out with his team?
It was both. You can say both. It's always great to come back. We're in the NBA now, so you can't really come back and play. So it was emotional walking out there and running out there and hearing our names called and being in front of 24,000. So it was great, and also it was another part of helping Coach Cal out.
John, is this something you guys would consider doing again if they wanted to come back and have, say, an alumni game next summer? Do something like this would bring a lot of Kentucky guys back, and would you do this kind of thing again?
Like the guys like Carolina and they got a little alumni game they have. I think that's something we should start a tradition in Kentucky and just come back and let us play. It'd be great. Like Jodie said, come back, take classes, just work out here and draw time. And like I said, the fans show you still support even though you're gone. So it means a lot. And I think we should start doing something.
Jodie, can you talk a little bit about what it was like to be around Coach Hall a little bit also, and then also just how competitive were you guys out there?
Yeah, he's a very competitive coach. He definitely wanted to win as well as us. We didn't get it done tonight, but it was just a great atmosphere. Like John said, the crowd went into it. The coaches were. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win, but it was just fun being out there.
Back on the atmosphere and that kind of thing, especially for John and Eric. You guys coming back after having spent, time in the NBA now, but just a short time. Can you kind of compare if you get a little bit, of a high off of this as compared to the way you get in LA and Washington?
Nothing close. We didn't have no packed crowd like this. I don't know, I think the Kentucky fans totally different. I think they're the best fans in the world. College basketball, NBA, wise, high school, it don't matter. They're the best fans, and they still show support even though we're gone from here. They want us to come back, and they like when we come back, so their fan base is totally different than anybody that we've around.
Any more questions from this three?
let Eric answer this one. Let him answer what? Yeah, same thing.
What John said, I mean, I don't think it's more fan base in the country like Kentucky. They take pride in their basketball team. We take pride in them. So, I mean, it's much love for us.
Because atmosphere is the big topic, Jody, you played in the playoffs this year in Miami. Can you compare? I mean, we heard Cal Berry talk about it's like playoff basketball. And I feel like, is there a fair comparison there?
Yeah, definitely. You know, playoff basketball is like it was every game, and it was packed every game and every possession counts. So it was kind of like that, and it was like that while I was here also.
Jody, is this something you'd like to come back and do again? I mean, be a part of some games like this. I mean, would that be something you would come back and do again too?
Yeah, like John said, hopefully we can do it every year. We came back not only for Coach Calipari just to try to help the Dominican team out. I know they're going to the World Championship, so I feel like we can help them out a lot.
For all three, Joe Hall talked about how impressed he was that you guys played so hard and what could have just been a fun game. What was the motivation behind that? Why did you guys come out and play so hard when clearly you didn't have any time to prepare?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have any time to compare, but I felt like why not play hard? It's packed house, and anytime you get a chance to play, you want to play hard and want to win. We're disappointed we lost, but we still have fun out there.
Thank you guys. Nazi and Tayshaun will be out on that.